Oh my God, a lot of people coming. It's good. So let's admit here. Okay. So as I said, the topic is about housing. I will send the questions. Okay. Can you see the questions? Good. So TALKNTALK is a place where you can practice your English. We have 4 meetings each week for free. Each month for free. But you can see the plans for the paid ones, so you can talk more and have more classes. We always ask to each other to be polite, to respect, because we are here for practice English, but we give a lot of personal opinions. So let's be polite and careful about what we are saying. Okay. And okay, Gabriel is trying to come again. I will create the small rooms now because we are 16 today and it's too much to talk, and I will divide you. Just a second. I think 3 rooms is enough. And in each room, you need to choose a leader. The leader just need to ask the questions and make it very comfortable when talking. And you have around 40 minutes to talk. And enjoy this time because it's a really good time to practice and to understand, to learn new words. I will be here on the main room with some people, so you can text me or click on the ask for help button. So any problem, you can talk with me. But I hope everything is work well. I talked a lot now, so let's talk. Let's have fun with the questions and with the meeting. Okay. So see you in some minutes. But Bárbara, Jefferson, Larissa, Rickardson, and Vinicius will stay here. So Jefferson, could you introduce yourself?
Of course. Good afternoon for everybody. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás, the best and most beautiful city of Brazil. Because I live here, I'm economist, I'm a joker, I'm professor of Catholic University of Goiás. And I'm enjoying a lot TNT. I'm improving my English a lot.
Good. Thank you, Jefferson. And last meeting, I learned a lot about money with you, which was a really good topic from Sophia. So thank you for the new things.
Okay, thank
you. Larissa, long time no see you. Hello.
Yes. Hello. I'm Larissa. I'm 24. I'm an architect and I'm living here. And that's it for now.
Good. Thank you, Larissa. Ricardo, you.
Hello, my name is Rickardson. I'm 37 years old. I am a software developer and I live in Stockholm, Sweden. Yep, that's it.
Good. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bárbara.
Hello. So I'm Bárbara. I'm from Minas Gerais. I was born and rising in a city called Belo Horizonte. So I'm Brazilian. And I'm here to learn with you guys today. I'm a software tester. That's it.
Thank you, Bárbara. Vinicius.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vinicius. I'm from Avaré, but I'm living in Curitiba right now. I work as software engineer I'm married, no kids. I guess that's it.
Thank you, Vinicius. Good to have you here again. So, guys, I will send again the questions because I don't know if everybody has. So, as I said, the topic today is about house. So, the first question is, what kind of place do you live in now? How long have you been living there? Ricardo, could you start for us?
Yes, I'm living in an apartment, and it's been 8 months now. I just bought an apartment here in Stockholm. Yeah, before that I was living in a rented house.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 8 months.
Good. Thank you. Larissa, and you?
I'm living in a house with my parents. This house is my second home. I've lived here for 18 years, I guess. And that's it.
Good. I live in a house as well. It's my third house, but this one I live for 18 or 19 years. I think it's been a long time, but that's it. And you, Barbara? Barbara? Okay. Jefferson, could you?
Sorry, Anna, you were talk with me.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I changed my headphones, so sorry.
No problem.
What was the question?
What kind of place do you live now, and how long have you been living there?
So for my whole life, I just lived in house. Okay.
Yeah, and nowadays you still live in a house, but how long in this one today?
Since I was kids, so for my whole life.
Oh, I
all
got
my
it.
life.
I got it. Thank you, Barbara.
No problem.
Jefferson, how about you?
I lived in a house for a long time, very long time. Then I married. I lived 19 years in apartment, and now I'm living in a house again. I think it's 15 years I live in a condo, and I love the place where I live because it's so nice. I can walk, I can do a lot of things in my condo. It's a security place.
Yeah, security is very important nowadays. Thank you. And Vinicius.
I've lived in a lot of houses and apartments in my life, but nowadays I live in an apartment. I guess 4 or 5 years. I don't know exactly, but sometime like that.
Good. I have never lived in an apartment. So about number two, I don't know how can what I prefer, if I prefer to live in an apartment or a house, but I think I prefer the house. I'm sorry about the dog. And Vinicius, do you prefer when you live in a house or now in an apartment?
I lived in a house a long time ago, I guess 12 years ago. So I really don't remember how is the living in a house, but I guess house is more, it's bigger, like it's better to clean. So I prefer living in a small apartment. So it's more easy to clean, to live, and I guess it's more cheap as well.
Yeah, I got it. And you, Jefferson, what kind of house do you prefer?
The house where I live. It's a very good house. I have 3 dogs. I love my dogs. I love to walk and to talk with them. I have 2 birds, calopsita, and I love to listen my calopsitas. I have a lot of plants here, and I love to walk by the condo, and we have here a gym too. I like to work out in the gym. So I love the place where I live now because I save money for a long time. I save money for 25 years to buy this new house, and I'm very satisfied with my house.
Good answer. And you, Richardson? Richardson, sorry.
No problem. Yes, I I prefer to live in a house. My parents, they have a house, and so when I was a kid, I was living in a house with dogs and everything. So I'm missing a little bit. When I moved to Sweden, I started living in a rented house, and we had like a big backyard. So even during the winter, I was able to do some barbecues any day, anytime. During the pandemic, it was very fun to do it, things like that. But now I am in an apartment, so I'm really missing this kind of thing. Yeah, so.
Yeah, the space, the barbecue, the fresh air in the backyard, I think this is really important.
Yeah.
And you, Barbara?
So I think the best place for me is house. I don't have a lot of experience living in apartments, so I don't know how it works. But I confess, I think in house you have more freedom to do your things, to stay with your family, spend your time. I don't know how it works in apartment. Maybe I'd like to try, but for me, house is better place to live.
Yeah, I can listen the birds in your house, right?
Yes, right. It's like Jefferson, calopsitas.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Vinicius. Oh, I'm sorry, Vinicius has already answered. Larissa.
I like to live in a house, but in the neighborhood I would like to live, there are more apartments, so it's easier to rent. There are more options,
Mhm.
And in apartment, there is a concierge. I don't know português, and space for party, food, depends the apartment, things like that.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you, Larissa. So let's go to the third question. How expensive is housing in your city? Is the cost a problem for many people? So the cost of living, this kind of things. Ricardo, you can say an experience in other countries, so share with us.
Yeah, here is a problem. It's very expensive. I'm living, it's like 40 minutes from the downtown, from the Stockholm city. And here the houses are around, today conversion, it's around like 5 million reais, for example. For example, I'm living in an apartment that's like 82 square meters, 3 rooms, and it's like almost 2 million. So it's very expensive here. It's a very expensive city to live. Yeah, so too expensive.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. So thank you. Larissa, in New York City.
I'm living in Burp, and here there are options cheaper. I don't know. Depending on the number of rooms, I can't find an option from 600 to 1,000 reais, more or less. That's it.
Yeah, many options. Yeah, here in my city, it's a cheap city. So the rent are, like you said, around 600 or 1,000. But depends on the place, on the neighbor. But I think here is a cheap place to live because a lot of people is coming from Rio de Janeiro city and living here because it's there are more security and it's cheaper to live. So I think it's a city where people are looking for live here. It's my experience here. And you, Vinicius, how about your city?
Here in Curitiba, depends on the neighborhood, like, and if you live in a house or apartment, it's very expensive in here, like 2,000 or more, and apartment is some kind of 1.2 thousand or more, but I guess it's not so expensive, but I guess there are more cities in Brazil that is cheaper, not so expensive like in here.
Yeah, I got it. Barbara, and you?
It's difficult, but is expensive, like maybe 500,000. Yes, depend of the place, the city, because Belo Horizonte is a big city. So if you choose the nice place to live, the house there are expensive. So yes, the cost is a problem for a lot of people. After the pandemic time, it was hard for a lot of people to own the proper house, the one house. They have their own house. So yes, it's really expensive in my city. I'm not sure, but I think more than 300,000. Can I say like that?
3,000 is like 3,000.
No,
300,000. Oh, I got it.
Yes.
It's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara.
No
Jefferson, and you in your city?
Well, I live in a big city, Goiânia. We have 105 million inhabitants. So it's a big city. It depends the place where you live. If you live near the good hotels, bars, restaurants, you pay more. If you live far from this place, you pay less. So in most of these places where we have big restaurants and bars, it's apartment. No? It's not so. It's very expensive. It's not so. You must to pay too much money to rent an apartment. But house, it depends on the house. If you live in a condo, it's not so. It's very expensive because you must pay a lot of fees. You have a lot of things to pay to clean the house, and a lot of things you need to do to cut the grain, and about the plants. You need to place some plants. if you have a swimming pool, you need to pay somebody to treat the swimming pool. It's not so easy. It's very expensive. It's not my case, but that's it. And if you live in a house far from the downtown or the big neighborhood, so I think you can pay less, but it's not so easy. I saw a lot of guys say it's too expensive now to live in Goiânia. It's not so easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's interesting because if you're moving for another city, we already know about some places here, Goiânia, Curitiba, and it's important because it's the first thing that we need to look for is a house or a place to live. So it's important to understand how things is working. But I think Barbara said about pandemic, things are more expensive now. So I think it's everything, unfortunately. So let's go to number 4. Would you rather live alone or with other people, and why? Vinicius, could you start?
Sure. I prefer live alone because in some years ago, I've lived with another person, and in the beginning, it's okay, but you don't have your own space. Uh, you can do a lot of things, and nowadays, I prefer live alone. In this case, with my wife only, of course.
Yeah. And you, Jefferson? Jefferson, yeah.
It's okay. It's my case. I can't live alone because I'm married. It's not like Vinicius. When Vinicius began to say about your house, I feel something different because I saw he and his wife. No, I think it's his wife. But I'm joking. But yeah, it's really, I can't live alone. I lived alone when I was doing my doctorate in Brasilia. I lived in Brasilia for 3 years, but I lived there. I lived there and part-time in Brazil and part-time in Goiânia. At the weekends, the rest of the weekend, I spent my time in Goiânia. But I can manage to live alone now because I'm married.
Yeah, I got it. And she can what is life if you say you prefer live alone, right? And you, Ricardo?
Yeah, I can say that I like both of the lives. Actually, I'm experienced that. I have 2 kids and I have shared the custody. So I have the kids every other week, and I really enjoy my life alone when I don't have the kids, and I'm also enjoying when I have the kids. So yeah.
Yeah, it's your experience. Barbara, and you?
So I think I never live alone. I'd like to try. Maybe it's interesting to learn to do your own things, but I think I prefer with not other people. But as I told you, I'd like to try once live alone too.
Yeah, the same for me. I have never lived alone, but I don't like to live with a lot of people. Here was always 3, 4 with my dog, but So I don't like the house with a lot of people, like everybody talking. I don't like this for me. So, but I would like to try to live alone, to have my own space and live my things. And you, Larissa?
Me and my boyfriend, we are together for 9 years. Now he's living here and in Cabo Frio. I'm from Niterói. So this year he's come back and for plan to own house.
Good. So you're going to live with other people, right? So Vinicius has already said. Let's go to number 5. Do you like your home? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? Jefferson, you said a little bit, but could you share again?
Yeah, I love my home because I this place where I study, when I can give classes. I love this room. I love it's very comfortable. I have a home theater. I love to watch films with my wife. Sometimes watch TV. Sometimes I really don't like the open channel. I love sometimes to use YouTube. I love YouTube and TNT and Netflix and other kind of thing. I have a very good place to barbecue, to eat. I love, and to play cards, to drink beer and to listen to music and to talk a lot. And I have a very good place too to my plants. I have a lot of plants here, my calopsita, my dogs, and I love the way I treat my guys. I call my guys. I love this kind of thing. And that's it.
And there is something.
Okay, which room do you like most and why? I think it is the place where I can play cards, listen music, and drink beer.
And there is
Just
something that you don't like about your house that you don't
nothing.
like.
No, I love my house. I love. It's the house of my dream because I spent 4 years constructing my house. And I saved money for a long time, 20 years. And now I'm very satisfied. I hope to die here.
Yeah, that's very, very amazing to build the house of the dreams and to have a goal and achieve this. It's amazing. And you, Ricardo?
Yes, I like my place for sure. You know, this is the first time that I have my own place. When I was living in Brazil, I was always renting apartments. And yeah, so what I like about it is when I moved, I tried to buy everything smart. So I have all my devices are smart. Even my air fry and my humidifier, they are smart, and all the lamps. So I'm trying to push all the technology in my place. I mean, I'm a software developer, so I like this kind of stuff. So, and what I don't like about it, I mean, I was used to have this backyard, you know, for 1.5 years, and despite I have a nice balcony here, I'm still missing this huge backyard that I had before. But the good thing is that I don't need to remove the snow anymore, like I was doing when I was living in a house. So the people from the association, they have some employees to remove the snow and everything, you know, so you don't need to take care about it. So it's good as well.
Yeah, really good. Really good about the technology, the house, smart house. It's really interesting. I was studying about this on college, and it's very good. And you, Larissa?
As an architect, I would like to change a lot, but I need money. It's an old house, needs some renovations. But if I choose one thing to do right now, I'd like to paint the whole house.
Yeah, it's the same here. We'd like to repair some things because it's a old house, like 20 years. So would you like to make some repairs, but I need money as well. So I'm studying for this and to give this to my mother and to myself as well. But I don't know if I will live in here for more years. But I think it's good to see everything really I don't know, beautiful. It's good to live. And you, Barbara?
So as you and Larissa, I don't have my own home. Like I don't have my place yet. So I'm thinking about to build my future yet. So I confess, I don't know how can I answer this question because it's hard to me right now. I'm thinking to move. I'm moving right now, so I don't have my own place to say it's my own place. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have a dream house. Like, do you imagine something special, or can be like just a home?
I don't have a dream house. Like I'd like to have my own place on the future. I don't know yet. Right now, I don't have an idea about it. I need to think about my future first.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Barbara.
No problem.
And you, Vinicius?
Yes, I do. I like most of my office when I was where I work. Like Ricardo said, it's all connected in my office, like TV, computer, and all stuff. And what I don't like, it's about there's uh, there are three bedroom, so it's a lot thing to clean. I really don't like clean a lot of things, and for me, I guess just two was the best, but you know, I just can't change this, so need I don't like three bedrooms in apartment.
Yes, too big.
Yes, it's sad when I need clean.
You can fix part of this problem buying a vacuum robot. You know this.
Yes, I use it, but you need it to do a lot of things, and I guess I have a lot of YouTube. I don't know. It's useless things, like I have three TVs, I guess four or five computers, a lot of things that I really don't use it, and just in here. So I guess I'm a accumulador. I don't know how I can explain that, but I need to be more minimalist.
Yeah, you can put this on OLX and gain more money. This kind of things because
Yes,
it's
a
too
good
much.
idea.
Yeah. So guys, let's skip number 6 and go to 7. Do you know your neighbors? How are they? Jefferson, do you have? So
Yeah, we have 2,000 neighbors here. 2,000. My books.
I have never seen your books because you're
Yeah.
always with the background.
Yeah, look here. All the time reading because I'm a professor. I need to read a lot. And I have Kindle too. I have, I think, 100 books, ebooks from Kindle. But I love my neighbors. I used to walk with them to talk. We used to play soccer. At Saturday, we used to play soccer. I love and to walk and to talk. Sometimes to drink beer, sometimes to play cards, and sometimes to think about the reality, about politicians, about Bolsonaro, about Lula, and I love my neighbor. I have no problem with my neighbors. No problem about sounds. No problem about noise. No problem about noise. They are very polite. I love my neighbors. No problem.
Yeah, that's amazing because noise is a thing that neighbors usually usually are bad about this behavior. Okay, Barbara, thank you for coming. See you. So you are lucky to have good neighbors. And you, Larissa?
My street is closed. It's a gate in the entrance, and so it's like condominium. And I remember the World Cup, and we watched it all together, eating, drinking, doing a barbecue. So we have a good relationship.
Good, really good. And you, Vinicius?
No, I don't know all my neighbors. I I guess here it's okay. It's not so noisy, because I live in the last part of the place, so it's more calm. Um, there I live in an apartment, so I don't know if it's one or two um down of me, but there's a kid. I don't know if their parents are killing her or something like that, because it's so hard sometimes. I really think about to move from here sometimes because of that. But normally it's okay. There's noise in sometimes, but apartment, it's that you house, it's better in this kind of things because it's more calm, I guess.
Yeah, here usually is calm as well. My neighbor in your side, there isn't. It's just a place without a house, and in the other there is a couple. They are normal, like don't bother, and it's normal. But in the other side of the street, there is a neighbor who likes to make parties sometimes, and sometimes it's bother, and I don't like too much. But in general, it's good. In your house, Ricardo.
Yeah, I know, just to say hi, some people, because I just moved it, and then the winter started, so the people, they just go to work and back to home. So it's not easy to find someone in outside and the elevator or something like that. But during the New Year Eve, my kids were with me, and they are like doing a lot of noise, jumping and at home. So some woman from the floor below my apartment. She came to complain about this, and I realized that she was complaining about the kids, but I just waited her to speak for like minutes in Swedish, and then after that I asked her to speak English. And then she didn't like that, but she was obligated to say everything again in English. And I just said, okay, I will try to fix it. I will ask the kids to do less noise, but I can't do too much. It's like New Year Eve, the kids will stay, they will go to the bed late today. So, and that was the best experience that I have with my neighbor.
That's funny. Okay, guys. So let's go to number 8. The time is almost finished, but when something needs fixing or changing in your house, do you do it yourself or get someone to do it for you? If you can give example. Jefferson?
I really can't. I really can't fix a tap, a water tap. I can't. It's impossible. To fix the door, I really don't know how to fix the door. I really don't know how to clean the house because I have no time for this. I prefer to pay for somebody to clean the house, but sometimes I used to clean. Sometimes, just sometimes. And about the plants, to fix the plants, yeah, I love to water the plants. I love to water the plants. I love to do this because it's a way I have less stress or to rest. I love my waters. And what else in my house? A long time ago, I used to wash my car, but now I pay to wash. I have no patience now to wash my car. But a long time ago, I used to do this kind of thing. So I think that's it. My examples about what I have in my house. No? That's it.
Yeah. About the car, it's better to wait the rain. So the rain will wash.
Just tells Yeah, it's raining in Goiânia too. Yeah, it's rain. It's rained yesterday. Yeah, a lot. I'm joking.
Yeah. And you, Larissa, you was doing like.
No, in my house we don't have manual skills, so we always call someone to help us.
Yeah, I got it. And you, Ricardo?
Well, here is not cheap to hire any kind of company or person to do. So we try to fix. If we have some knowledge, we can try to fix. Otherwise, we can check YouTube. And only if it's like too complex, then we need to call someone. But it's because it's too expensive, because we don't have like many difference in the social and the financial life here. So the people that you fix your tap or something like this, he will probably get the same salary than you. So it's very expensive to get this kind of help. But yeah, I usually try to do, for example, this winter, here in Sweden we have this heating system. So basically we have some water pipes that go through all the walls, and we have a radiator in each room, and this radiator will the warm water will pass through this radiator and change the energy, the heat. And you need like a special key to bleed the system. So you need to open a registry to remove the air inside the radiator, because it's to work properly, it needs only to have water inside, but time by time you need to bleed the air inside. And then I just like did some search and find the place to buy this key, and I watched some YouTube videos to see how to do it, and I did it, and I fixed. Now it's like I got like 70 degrees inside my place, and this is not normal. It's normal to have like 21, even outside it's like minus 20 degrees. Inside should be like 20 degrees. And someday I woke up because it was like 17 degrees, so I was too cold during the night, and it was because of I needed to do these many things in the radiators. So I'm the guy that I need to do my things because it's too expensive.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks God that there is YouTube, right? We can.
Yeah, and it's like very common here. When I was living in the other place, I could see the people that they live in house. They rent like excavators, like small excavators to do anything in the garden. So it's very common. The people do everything. If they needed to build pool, for example, water pool, they will do half of the job. They will excavate it, and then they will only hire a company to finish the job. To do something that it's difficult to do. So it's very common to do it.
Yeah, very different and really interesting. Thank you, Richardson, for sharing. Vinicius, and you?
Like Jefferson said before, I have no any skills, manual skills, and me and my wife are both, we are developers, so we don't know anything in house, like only in computer. So I pay for everything that I don't know. Normally I don't know nothing, so I pay for everything. In fact, so it's hard, but in Brazil it's so cheap sometimes, so it's more easy to pay someone to clean your house than you clean yourself, So it's more
Pode,
easy
já acabou.
to
Oi, e aí,
to
bonita,
pay.
tudo bem? Não sabia que você vinha, não.
Yeah, it's totally different from what Ricardo said. So here in Brazil, we can
I was planning to live in some another place, someday, I guess Canada or any place like Switzerland, but I'm really sad right now because it's expensive, it's hard, and I don't know do nothing, so I probably will die in there. I don't know.
So, but you can learn, and you start to be used to do it. It's fun, actually. It's fun, to do your own stuff without any help.
I will try beginning right now.
Catch the tip, watch videos on YouTube, and you can do this. Okay. So the other guys is here. João, how was the conversation? The main topic about you said in the small rooms, please.
So it was amazing as always, like the conversation. So we talk about a lot of type of house, like when you were Jews, and I said about the eco house, this kind of thing. You have this connection with the nature, so it was amazing.
Oh, that's really, really good. We didn't talk about this here, but we had a really good conversation. We shared a lot of things and about the different culture, because Ricardo don't live in Brazil, so about the house in other country, it was really good. Thank you for sharing, João. And Gabriel is here for the first time. So did you like it, the experience?
Yes, I liked it. It was amazing. Ingra helped me a lot being our host in the room. So I like it. And I will back again.
Oh, that's amazing. Back more times. We have other meetings, other times, but every Wednesday I'll be here, okay? Ingra, and you?
Hey everyone, I'm sorry because of my mic.
No problem.
It was a very nice experience. I met a lot of people and learned about the childhood of them, the household, about the housing and how much expensive, and learn about a little about the city of everyone. And it's a great time. I definitely will come back and talk to you again. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. I will wait. And Anna is here? No, she is not here, but okay. Franciele, and you?
I like a lot. I just participate before of TALKNTALK, and I like it. I like it a lot.
That's good, Franciele. Back more times, okay?
Okay.
Guys, unfortunately, we don't have more time, but I really like the conversation, the time with you. I hope you back other times. I will send the link on YouTube so you can give a like for the meeting or feedback. You can comment there. As I said, next week I will be here at the same time, so schedule on the website. And I really hope you have enjoyed and see you. Have a